dare, don't you dare. That's right. Yeah, sit down. Yes, people, what's going on? Hope all is well and you've had a good festive period in New Year. So you've seen the title. Today we're going to be talking about how to keep you active and motivated during this lockdown tier 4 with your fitness, health and lifestyle. So the main focus of this video is to make sure you guys are staying on track and helping you in not slipping in any way, shape or form. So I know this time in lockdown tier 4 can be physically and mentally stressful. We're going to go through the bad stuff first and then the good, so we know what to expect and I can drop some gems on you afterwards. So the bad stuff that's bound to happen. Well, most likely we're going to get lazy. We're going to start sitting down relaxing quite a lot. First thing that happens is we put on excess body fat. Now if you're trying to lose weight or stay in a certain amount of shape, that's one thing you don't want to happen at all, is it? The other thing that's going to happen is we're going to lose muscle mass. Whatever you've been working on, whether it's in or outside the gym, if you're trying to grow your legs, trying to grow your glutes, trying to grow your chest, those muscles are going to become smaller along with the rest of your body and you are going to become weaker. So it's all about fighting these things off and staying away from that situation. Another problem that will most likely happen is, first, we are going to stop preparing healthy meals, stop eating regularly. Most likely we're going to go for the snacks, the sugary stuff, which is very readily available, nice and quick. And the problem with that is it's also going to put excess fat on us, on our body, but we're going to become more addicted to those sugars that are in those fizzy drinks, in those chocolates, in those biscuits and so forth. Your cardiovascular system will be worse as well. You'll find that because you're not moving around a lot, you're not as active as you once was. You might find it hard to breathe just doing general tasks, or you might find your fitness levels have dramatically dropped either during this lockdown or when you do return to your normal activities, i.e. going gym, going for runs and so forth. Now to the good stuff and the positive stuff that's going to help us along our journey during this lockdown. Tip number 1, guys, is to make a routine. So myself personally, especially on the first lockdown, my routine was to go for a walk about 7-8 o'clock in the morning. For me, it's something that I wasn't looking forward to at the start, but I turned out to really enjoy it. It helps me clear my mind, prepare me mentally for the day, and I actually became a lot more productive because of that. For yourself, it could be anything. Go for a walk, go for a run, train, clear your mind, meditate, meal prep, whatever it is, but create a routine, guys. It will help you out loads. Something after about 6 weeks, it's going to become natural, second nature to you, like brushing your teeth first thing in the morning. So yeah, get that routine sorted, guys, and you'll feel the benefits of it definitely. But 2 is timing and choice. Timing, deciding how long you're going to spend on whatever your chosen activity is. On your workouts, so you're going to spend half an hour, or you're going to spend an hour. I wouldn't say anything longer than an hour, especially at home, because you don't want it to turn into a chore. And choice is, what are you going to do? Particularly if it's working out, I'd always say do something you enjoy. So if you don't like weightlifting, don't weightlift. Do yoga, do Pilates, do some stretching, dancing, or if weightlifting is your thing, do weightlifting. Even if you don't like working certain body parts, stick mainly to the body parts that you like doing. So if you like working your legs but not upper body, focus on your legs during those training sessions, and you can probably throw in one upper body exercise in each training session and then still get that work in there a little bit. But you don't want anything to seem like a chore. You want it short, snappy, something that you enjoy, something that's afterwards you're gonna feel good because you've done it, and not dread it at the start, if you know what I mean, because you're thinking, oh, I've got to train for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I've got to do this, so much to do. Whereas a quick 30 minutes and it's done. If you like to do an hour training, a quick hour and it's done. Anything longer than an hour, I would say at home is too long, especially when you train up to 5 times, 7 times a week, short snappy little things. and get it all in. And remember, choice is important. Pick what you like. Okay, if some days you don't want to work out and you just want to do some stretching, do that. It's more likely that you can keep it up day after day, week after week, because let's be honest, we don't know how long this lockdown is going to be for. Right time, right choice. Stick to what you enjoy. Tip number 3 is to plan your meals. One thing that we all need to keep on track of, especially if you've got a weight training goal or any sort of goal to do with like gaining muscle, losing weight, or gaining a shape and figure and so forth, is to count your calories and your macros still, even though you're at home. Depending on how active you are, if you're less active, you might need to drop it a little bit, or if you find yourself being more active than you normally are, then you might need to raise it a little bit and so forth. But yeah, definitely remember to track those calories so you don't slip on your goals. Another thing is you definitely want to know what you're eating beforehand, know what you're eating for the whole day in advance, and if you can, prepare it all in advance. I know a lot of us think, oh, I'm at home, so I'm just gonna make my food when I need to, this, that, the other. If you can honestly do that, that's great. But if you're like me, I know for a fact if my meals are prepared in advance, I'm gonna go for the easy stuff, the chocolate over there. Sometimes I get so caught up in work that I end up literally eating like 1-2 meals a day when normally I'm on 4 meals a day. So then obviously my macros are really low down, and because I've been working so much and I'm not thinking that I'm hungry, I'm just naturally going for the snacks. Like subconsciously my sugar intake's really high. Definitely track your food, keep it on things that you like, alternate here and there so it doesn't get too boring as well. So number 4 is to schedule it. Treat everything like a business appointment, like it's written in your diary, so you have to do it. Let's be realistic with the time frames and what we're choosing as well, so we don't want anything to be too short. Like if we're doing some work, don't think to yourself it's only going to take me half an hour to do it, when in fact it's going to take you an hour and a half to do it. So be realistic with your goals, and also set yourself some time to step away, relax and chill. But yeah, schedule your workouts in, especially if you know it's something that you're going to slip on. Schedule times that you're going to have your meals. But yeah, schedule everything you do. You've got no excuse to miss it. Then if you're treating it like a normal business, like you're going to work and you've got a business meeting or an appointment to make, no excuse whatsoever. And then once it's in your diary to do, then you have to do it. So tip number 5 is to buy some new active wear, some new training clothes and equipment. So we all like things being brought, don't we? It makes us feel good on the inside, makes us feel good on the outside. And the great thing about that also is that when you've bought something new, you're gonna actually want to wear it to train. So if you've bought some new training gear, you're gonna want to train in it, and that's gonna motivate you to get that workout that you maybe didn't want to do in the first place out. The same thing applies with training equipment. So whether you've got nothing at home or you've got a few things, spending a little 15, 20, 30 pounds extra and buying something is going to make you want to use it in a training session, and actually push you through that training that you're probably putting off a little bit or not looking forward to. It's going to make you look forward to those training sessions and make you feel a lot happier inside and without, before and after that training session. Number 6 is to write down your goal. So you're going to write down your 3-month, your 6-month and your year goal. You may also at the start want to take your weight and some progress pictures, or take your measurements. The reason for doing this is to keep you on track. So those days that you are feeling a bit low, those days that you're feeling like you're just gonna forget it all and not do anything, this is the time when you're gonna look back at those goals and push yourself. If you say by this day in 2 months time I want to feel better at myself because I've done this and so forth, looking back at those is going to help you continue whatever it is that you naturally don't want to do or want to put off, whatever workout it is or whatever activity should I say. The same thing goes with taking progress pictures. If you're feeling exactly the same and you don't want to do it, or you you want to forget the whole thing, take another progress picture and then put both of them together. You can see how far you've come from where you've been to where you are now. And I guarantee you, if you've been staying on track with everything, you'll see a massive difference. Obviously within those things, including your weight as well, which is exactly the same thing, seeing your weight difference, you're going to need to give yourself some time. If you've started it on Monday and by Wednesday you're feeling to scrap it off, you're not going to see much of a difference, if any difference, within your photos or your weight in that time. It's important to push through for the first, I'd say, month, and then look back to see a noticeable difference within yourself, which is going to help power you forward. But definitely within the first few weeks, look at those goals that you've picked up, even if you need to look at it once a day or every time before you start a workout. Just focus and get your mind right, ready to smash that workout. So number 7 is to set yourself mini goals. So the point of a mini goal is to have something achievable. I would say a mini goal is either something that you're going to set from one session to the next or for the week. So that could be something simple like running 30 seconds faster than you have before, or running a distance 400 meters longer than you have before. Those are the kind of mini goals that we want. If it's a weight wise, you might want to lift 1 kg heavier this week than you did last week, maybe 5 kg, but I wouldn't say anything more than that, especially when you're coming to your max. It's something that you're going to want to do 1 kg at a time. Small goals could be anything, but the main thing is to make them achievable. You don't want to set something that's not achievable for yourself, something that's unrealistic and it's gonna probably put you down. So the aim is to have an achievable goal that you're not gonna have to work too hard at, but you're gonna have to do a little bit of work, so that week after week, bit by bit, you are getting better and better and better, so that in the long term you've smashed out a massive target. So yeah, let's make these goals achievable. That's the word, achievable. Let's make these goals realistic, and let's make the time frame of these goals nice and small and mini. Okay, remember, set them, smash them, set another one, smash another one, and keep going. Tip number 8 is to stay accountable. So staying accountable means you want to stay accountable for not only your meals, your workouts, but everything in life really. You want to make sure that you're hitting it. If you're finding these things hard to do, then one thing you can do is hire yourself a coach like myself to keep you on track, someone to answer to, someone to set everything out for you, to make it easier for you to get it done during the week and so forth. Other than that, get yourself a friend who you can do with. These times during this COVID and lockdown, we are not allowed to go outside like in groups and so forth. So get on Zoom, get on WhatsApp video call, and do it online with your friends. Like, you both can train together in your own living rooms, or go for runs and just speak on the phone to them while you're doing it. Even if it's something that you don't want to do, but you know that you've set it for yourself to do, the fact that you're pushing your friend to do it and you're going to do it with your friend is helping you get that workout in as well at the same time. So yeah, definitely stay accountable. If you need a coach, also if you're finding it hard to stay accountable, there's loads of people that you can not only contact but watch. Like, social media is massive at the moment, so get on Insta, get on YouTube, get on Facebook, get motivation from them and watch what they're doing. And I'm not saying copy everyone, because you know some people are doing things really dangerous, or some people do things that aren't working, but especially trusted professionals, follow what they're doing, jump on their stuff. A lot of people are doing live workouts on Instagram and so forth like that, so definitely things that you can get yourself onto to keep yourself motivated and accountable during that day. Almost done, guys. 2 more left, so don't go anywhere or else I'm going to come for you. Yeah, you stay right there, don't you dare. That's right, yeah, sit down. Number 9, so stay positive. Look at your glass as half full, not half empty. Remember when you're working out, remember how you feel afterwards. You feel a sense of achievement. While working out releases endorphins, makes you feel better about yourself without you even realizing it. Even if you've dreaded the workout, because you've naturally got a sense of achievement afterwards that you've completed something great. Even if you didn't want to do it, it's naturally going to make you feel better about yourself. So we want to keep this going before the workout. We want to think positive instead of thinking I don't want to go for a walk or do this. Think positive. So think, let's switch it and think slightly different. Think on the bright side. Think about what you're going to achieve by doing this, instead of thinking how hard it might be to do it. This way you're going to naturally feel better about yourself. You're going to naturally feel more inclined to do the activity that normally you wouldn't want to do. It's going to naturally make you feel better. You'll start looking forward to things instead of hating the process of doing it. So yeah, definitely if you're thinking with your glass half empty, you're going to talk yourself out of things before you even get there. Right, last one, number 10, reward yourself. It's going to be a hard time, grueling time some of the time. So reward yourself, whether it's each week or each month. Reward yourself in some way, shape or form. This could be anything from having a cheat meal on a weekend to having a day off and spending more time with the family, or buying yourself something, or something simple like putting a few coins in the money saving box for that holiday that you're looking forward to and so forth. Whatever it is, reward yourself. You want to make sure that the way you're rewarding yourself is not contradicting your goal. Yeah, if you're trying to lose weight, there's nothing wrong with having a cheat meal, but let's make sure it's a cheat meal and not a cheat day, so then you're literally going back on all the work you've done. We want to make sure that if it is something to do with food, it's fitting into your macros a little bit, and you can afford to do that because you're still going to be losing weight during out the week. So yeah, let's make sure it fits with your goals. It's something that you're going to enjoy. It's something that you're going to look forward to, whether it's in the week or at the end of the week or the end of the month, whichever way it is. But yeah, I can't think of too much rewards that I'd enjoy other than food, because I'm greedy like that. But everyone's different in it, so yeah, you can either buy yourself something, food, I don't know, go somewhere if there's anywhere to go, like depends what tea you're in. But yeah, reward your weight in some shape or form. There you go guys, 10 tips to help you smash out your days during lockdown, depending on how long this is, but hopefully we can keep this going no matter how long it is and not have it affect us too much. I'm gonna go eat loads of cakes, chocolates and take a nap now. So on that note, nah, I'm joking. What I am going to do for you guys is I'm going to leave links in the descriptions to MuclseFoods, just in case you're struggling to sort your meals out and keep meal prepping consistently and so forth. I'm going to leave a link to my protein where you can get 35% discount if you need some exercise, clothing or equipment or supplements, which you still should be taking. Don't skip on your supplements at all. Other than that guys, I'm also going to leave my link to online coaching in case you're interested and want something to help you structure your time during this pandemic. But other than that, you guys have a great one. Like, comment what you've integrated, and please subscribe. Plenty more content on the way. I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace out.